Hello and welcome to this Power BI video. We are continuing our tutorial series, and in today's tutorial we are going to discuss two functions, quotient and mode. And both are these functions related to division. One is going to give you integer division, another one is going to give you the remainder for the integer division. So let's try out first of all how does it work, and then let's look at the use case also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try out quotient, and I say quotient and let's say 13 comma 3, and this is what I got a measure. Let me create one more measure. Let me call it Q, and let me create another measure. Let me call it R, remainder, and R, and then let's say call it use mode 13 comma 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these in onto the card visual. So we take a couple of card visuals and we'll put these values, and quotient 13 3, we should get quotient as 4, 12 is the one, 13 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4 is 12, and that's what the integer division is going to give us, and remainder is going to come out. Okay, so this is what you can get it. Now there are quite a few use cases where you can use it, and one of the use case is where in a date table, like this is my date table, where what I wanted to do is on my very first date my week will start, and week should continue, it should not end. So we have week num function where we can get the week number, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So that's one use case, and second use case could be if my week should start every time with the first date of the week, first date of the year. Okay, so first 7 days should be the first week, second 7 days should be second week, and third week, or the continuous week number from the very first start date of the calendar. Okay, these are the two use cases. So let's create first of all one column, which is we are going to call as start of year. And because I'm going to need calendar year only, so I'm going to use start of year function itself, and I'm going to give date there. So date column I have given, and this is I got the start of year. Let's look at my calendar once more, how my calendar is organized. So till today, and maybe we can actually go ahead and make it till 2020. So that 2020 12 31, because let's go till end of year now. Okay, fine, very good. So start of the year should have only two dates, and that's what was expected. Now one is that let's start our week from the very first date of the calendar. Okay, so what is the very first date of the calendar? Min, it's a column, so whenever I use min I should get the first date. What should I do? Okay, so what should I do is I should find out a date difference. Okay, so date diff, what should my date diff? Date diff from where? From the minimum date of my calendar, which is min date of date till today, till the date. So that's my date, and I want number of days. Okay, so that's the first option I've done. So it is going to give me 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now I need to convert it into a week. So what is happening? This is my first week, first 7 days, 0 to 7, and I'm not adding 1 here unknowingly. We will see whether we need to add it or not. So this is 0th day, and these first are my first week. So what happens if I divide it by, so if I say quotient by 7, okay, so all these 1 to 6, 0 to 6 will become 0. Okay, and then 1, then 2 3 4 5, and this is continuously increasing. It's not going to end at 52. Okay, this is very good. This is what I needed, but I need one more thing, is plus 1. Okay, so now I got my week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. Okay, and from this I can create a week start date, and from that I can create a weekday number. Which weekday? First weekday, second week, second weekday, third weekday, fourth weekday. This is like we can calculate. Okay, there we can use remainder can also be used. Okay, so let's see what happens when we get remainder from this one. Okay, so we call it weeks. This is from start of the weeks, so we call it simply weeks. And let's go ahead and do this one. So instead of question, when I take mode, okay, same thing I'm doing, I'm going to take mode now. So now you see, this is the first day, this is the second day, this is third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, and seventh day. Okay, and this one is actually what is happening. Remainder was coming 0. So let's look what actually remainder was. Remainder was like this, and to make this like a first day, second day of the week, third day of the week, I added 1. Same results which we are getting. And remember that we have not added 1 here in the date diff. So the first date is 0. Okay. Now this is the first way you have got it. Now the second way is my week should start like 2019 week should start on 1st January 2019, 2020 week should start on 1st January 2020. Now for that we have created the start of the year. Now what we are going to do, we are going to do the same calculation out here, but we are going to do from the start of the year. Same calculation, so week of year, and this is week of year which is resetting every, okay, week start yearly, so that we can differentiate. Now again we are going to do the same stuff. We are going to take the date diff. In the date diff first argument, now the first argument is start of the year. We could have used that function itself, and please remember start of year need continuous date. So if your financial year is starting somewhere else, please make sure you start your start of year on your financial date. Don't start it in middle or somewhere, and that's pretty important because it requires continuous date. Now date, again we know this is going to give us a difference, and this is 1 2 3 4, and if we look at 2020 somewhere, it started 2020 here, so you look, there is a reset here and this 64 and then 0. Okay, now we know what need to be done is, what we are going to do is we are going to divide now. So divide, we integer division, so we are going to use quotient, and it's commonly known as integer. In Power Query you actually have an integer division, and then divide by 7. Okay, so 0 1 2 3 4 plus 1, and now you know same thing I'm going to copy paste and I can get the weekday number. Okay, but we have to test it. We have to test 1st January 2020. Where is it lying? So if you look at this one, 1st January 2020, where it's starting the first day. Okay, first 7 days, 7th January is in first week. And now simple way, we will go ahead and create week start yearly week day, and instead of question we know we are going to use mod, which is remainder, and we should get the weekday also. Okay, so first, which is the first day. So now there could be, you have like 4 5 calendars. Maybe you divide first by 91 days and then do it internally again, divide in 5 5 and 4, or 4 4 and 5. So these kind of multiple stuff are possible, and they, whenever you have like custom periods where you can have the start date, and then you want to, from the start date you can use date diff, and then can divide into continuous periods like 30 days period and all those. There are many possibilities like around this where it can be used. I required a matrix where I have only images and I want to display it, maximum good image I can display is the 7 images in the columns. So what I done is I use quotient and mode and find out, created a 7 by 7 matrix using that. So basically I have nothing but just URLs, and I divided it into 7 by 7 matrix kind of a stuff, where I taken the quotients and remainders, and then I use them as a row and columns, and then I was able to get it. So quotient is one which created my rows, and remainder is what I created columns. So same way you can go ahead and do it. Try this out. Do let us know what else you wanted to see in Power BI functions. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.